for Romania. They just lost out to Italy. Well, it's a wonderful arena here in the Polyvalent Hall. Got the football stadium just next door as well, where Cluj-Napoca play their football. But you really got the sense that when Eurobasket was on back in September, that it got the whole country talking about basketball. And yeah, it didn't quite go to plan for the Romanians, but I'm sure they would have learnt a lot from that experience. And all these people that have flocked into the hall today will be desperately hoping that that experience will help them on their way to at least qualifying for the second round of the World Cup qualifiers. So the teams will be introduced. Well, there's a familiar face, always at the Romanian basketball matches. And the teams are just going to be introduced to the crowd here. First, the Holland side. So disappointed to miss out on Eurobasket 2017 with the Netherlands. They had to go through qualification. They just about missed out. They were in a group with Germany, Austria and Denmark, with the Netherlands finishing in second position, just behind Germany. And unfortunately for them, they just lost out on points difference in the second place team, so they weren't able to qualify. There is Gordon Watson, who wasn't with the Romanian side at Eurobasket. Andrei Mandake there, the number 4. He plays with his heart on his sleeve. There's no doubt about that. He was absolutely magnificent. But on the whole, it is the same group of players that did go to Eurobasket. So that's a positive, really, for the Romanian side, that they have been able to keep the same kind of group. And we will now just briefly pause for both sides' national anthems, starting with the Netherlands. Now it will be the turn of the host, Romania. This will be passionate, this will be loud. So the Romanian national anthem done and dusted. And the two sides will just complete the warm-ups and exchange gifts, and then we can get started with the real business. This is my Under new leadership now as well are the Romanian side. Coach Marcel Tenter, who guided them through Eurobasket, had to step down, and Zermakovski is the man in charge now. There is Worthy de Jong, certainly one of Holland's key players today. They'll be looking to him to certainly dominate the glass. And here are the referees today: Zafer Yilmaz, Alexander Milijevic and Yasmina Juras. They will be overseeing proceedings. We'll try and keep you up to date, by the way, of the other game in Group D taking place. That is Croatia against Italy. Croatia hosting Italy in that one. So yeah, I'll do my best to keep you up to date with any scores in that one. And it gives us the opportunity just to have a look at the two rosters today. First of all, the Dutch roster. And, well, the number 0 there right at the top of your screen, Yannick Frank. He was the key man for them in their surprise victory over Croatia. 24 points and 5 rebounds for him. As we look at the Romanian starting 5, Gordon Watson, Andrei Mandake, Vlad Moldovianu. He's certainly capable of lighting up this place. Fairly reliant on Vlad Moldovianu to try and get the hot hand for Romania. Emmanuel Chiatze as well, as a young guy who is a very talented 20-year-old. Here is the Romanian roster then. As I say, most of these players were with the Romanian side at Eurobasket. Gideon Watson is someone who's coming in, but Vlad Moldovianu, Andrei Mandake, certainly two guys especially who they'll be looking to try and do a lot of the work. But Emmanuel Chiatze as well, as I mentioned, he had a good game against Italy. 16 points and 8 rebounds for the youngster. So Toon van Helfteren, the Holland coach, just delivering some last-minute words of encouragement. He has been in charge since 2013 and was the man that coached them to their first Eurobasket in 25 years. And of course, when Romania played Eurobasket in September, it was their first Eurobasket since 1987. There is that man, Toon van Helfteren. He's a good player himself, plenty of experience playing in the Dutch league from 1971 to 1990. So he's seen it all before. I'm sure the Romanian side were a little upset to see Coach Marcel Tenter go, but there is Zermakovski, the Macedonian, also coach of Trabzonspor in Turkey. And he signed a contract until the end of the first round, the first window. So up until the middle of next year. And then if they make it to the second round, I'm sure his contract will then be extended. But that's his primary target, really, to try and get Romania into the second window of qualifiers. And we are about to get underway here. The Netherlands looking to back up that shock 68-61 victory over Croatia. Croatia were, of course, in Romania's Eurobasket group here a couple of months ago. And Romania looking to bounce back after their narrow defeat to Italy. And it is the Romanians who control the tip. Straight into the capable hands of Gordon Watson. Here's Nandor Kuti. Claims that dunking is his lifestyle, Nandor Kuti. Only a young guy himself. Very athletic, though. Watson to Moldovianu. We'll see this a little bit today, and we'll see that a lot today as the ball sails through the hoop. And it is Romania with the first points of the game. Vlad Moldovianu knocking it down. Here's Worthy de Jong, and de Jong turns it over. So perfect start for the hosts. Here is Kuti. Now Watson from miles out, just comes up short. Last touch this time was off Charlan Kloof. And again, Romania will have it. Here's Kuti, back to Gordon Watson, out to the corner. Mandake for three, comes up way short. And Emmanuel Kiatse just steps out of bounds, so the Netherlands will have it back. Here's de Jong up against Mandake. He will just be an absolute pest for the Netherlands today. Andrei Mandake, get out of my house. Massive rejection from Emmanuel Kiatse. He is some talent, this guy. Was the MVP and All-Star 5 award at the FIBA Under-20 European Champs earlier this year, when he led the Romanian team to gold in the Division B Championship, and now he's stolen it. Great start for Emmanuel Kiatse. Now Gordon Watson. Watson, lovely little bounce pass to Faye, not once but twice. Throws it outside to Kuti. Kuti tries to bank in the two, no good. Rebound by Charlan Kloof. Now Yannick Frank for three, and he continues in the same vein that he left off. Mandake. Mandake again, drives, manages to draw the foul. Obviously the three won't count. Watson just tipped out of bounds, but Romania will keep it. Here's Watson. Shot clock is down to 3. Kuti tries to throw up the little teardrop, can't get it to go. Kloof just about keeps it in bounds. Now Frank, 24 points just a couple of days ago. Charlan Kloof throws it back outside. Good ball movement by the Netherlands, but they're defending the perimeter well. Romania. Foul goes on Moldovianu, though. He's Worthy de Jong. Foul on Mandake. De Jong. Nice little feign. This will be a long two if it goes in and out. Rebound by Vlad Moldovianu. Led the way in both points and rebounds. That Eurobasket did Moldovianu. 14.5 points, 7.3 rebounds. Now Kuti. Moldovianu tries to penetrate towards the lane, throws it into Kiatse. The loose ball nearly found its way to Mandake. And now the fast break for the Netherlands. Great pass, and the slam by Worthy de Jong. Great little bounce pass by Charlan Kloof, and de Jong just dunked all over him. Jordan Watson now. Watson, difficult shot. Moving to his left, trying to shoot to his right. Worthy de Jong looking to try and go coast to coast, and a nice little finish with the left hand. And the Netherlands have a 4-point lead early on. Kuti. Moldoviano for three, comes up way short. Rebound by Yannick Frank on this occasion. Frank looking to try and go coast to coast himself, which he does. It's another fast break point. And Yannick Frank did really well. Moldoviano just couldn't quite get in his way. And a timeout is taken with the Netherlands leading Romania. Romania with the timeout.
To make them move more, to bring the ball on the side. Play two to bring the ball here. But whenever we bring the ball on side pick and roll, Vlad, go other side. Go other side. Our big men, they cover blue as we talk. So small man, attack the baseline. Our big man, go on the opposite.
Want die wil gaan drijven en dan moet je komen. Want als je niet komt, gaat hij naar de ring. Het is niet voor het schot, maar om te drijven. Dus wel eens opstappen tot de volgende rotatie. Ja? Nee. Ik denk een paar minuten. Houd die intensiteit, houd de druk op de bal. Ga tegen elkaar achter in de defense.
Zalmarkowski having to do his team talk in English. Of course, he's not Romanian himself, Markowski. But it's been a nice start for the Netherlands. Great to see still so many people flocking into this wonderful arena. It really is fantastic sports hall here in Cluj-Napoca. Mandake. Now Jordan Watson. Watson to Moldoviano, who lines up the three. Moldoviano comes up short. Rebound by Kiatse, though. Jordan Watson out to the corner. Mandake, extra pass. Moldoviano, shot clock is down to 4. Someone's got to get the shot away. Mandake has to put it up. He does just before the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Yannick Frank. Good defense by Holland there, but he's had it stripped away from him by Jordan Watson. And great transitional defense by Yannick Frank to steal it straight back for the Netherlands. Now Kloof, difficult shot, but gets it to go. Charlon Kloof, 27 years of age. Started his career with Istanbul. He's now playing for Murcia as Kiatse lines it up. Not really his strong point, throwing the long two. Now Worthy de Jong looking for the alley-oop. And Moldoviano snatches it back. Kuti does well to keep hold of it, Nando Kuti. Jordan Watson. Watson, oh, great dribble. It's a great play by Jordan Watson. And his first points of the game. Netherlands lead by 6. Kloof again. Kloof, the step back two, no good. Rebound by Kiatse. Whistle is gone as Yannick Frank took a bit of a heavy tumble. Concerned looking Toon van Helfteren. The last thing they want is an injury to Yannick Frank. Well, he's back up on his feet, which is good news. So he should be okay to continue. I think he is just going to check out the game, just try and get some treatment. Leon Williams is the man who's going to come in. So just under 4 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Romania 5, the Netherlands 11. Here is George Darvish. Now Kuti drives to the baseline, tries to play it up on the reverse, and Nandor Kuti with a nice 2. And the steal, Gordon Watson into Kuti, oh, rejected, but a foul. And Worthy de Jong thought it was good. Well, I spoke earlier about Nandor Kuti describing dunking as his lifestyle. He was looking to dunk all over de Jong. De Jong got a big right arm to it, but the referee said there was contact and Kuti will head to the line and shoot 2. Worthy de Jong checks out, still looking a little bit disgruntled at that previous call. And Kuti makes both from the foul line. Williams into Vaughan. Vaughan, good defense by the Romanians, but a nice little step back too by Jesse Vaughan. Here's Gordon Watson. Watson to Kuti. The lead is 4. Vlad Moldovianu, the step back, the 2, no good. Big rebound by Emmanuel Chiatze. So difficult to deal with underneath is Chiatze. That's rebound number 3 already for him. Part of the Real Madrid Academy when he was just 16 years of age. Chiatze, as Watson throws the 2, can't get it to go. Now Leon Williams leading the fast break. Vaughan for 3, just comes up short. Kuti grabs the rebound, now the fast break in transition down the other end. Great ball movement, and that'll be a goaltend, surely. I think he was just about to drop. And the bucket will count. It looked as though it wasn't going to go down, but it will count. So Darvish makes the 2. And the lead is back down to 2 as Williams. Steal, Gordon Watson. Watson looking to go himself, is fouled and 1, Gordon Watson. What a start Watson has had, couple of steals already. He had options with him, decided to go himself, drew the contact, makes the 2. And Gordon Watson with the chance of a 3-point play to give Romania the lead here with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Zamarkovski has called a timeout.
Tegen de press. En wat we nu hebben, we brengen verdedigers erin, het is druk, mensen lopen weg en dan krijgen we slow bounce passes. Rood, jij neemt in, Shane en Jesse helpen. Nog een keer. Beetje achter de bal blijven, want ze dubbelen er niks mee zijn. Ja?
Not balance in the feet. Okay? That's it. Just to repeat. 4 and 5. We don't go on. Okay, keep on side. 3 side and 2. Okay, but when they put blue, let's test them. Vlad, from here, go there. Small man attack there, big man attack there. Outside players fulfill the 2 wings and the center. Okay.
Well, all ages in. Just in that shot alone, we saw a little baby, a couple of kids, and then some older guys as well. Gordon Watson has started beautifully, though. So it will be Watson at the foul line, looking to try and convert on this three-point play. And the chance to give Romania the leads. Kiatse is checked out. Roland Torok is the man who's come in, and Geordan Watson does indeed convert the three. Vaughan just plays it off the leg of Watson. Hammock now, Leon Williams. Nearly had it stripped off him by Darwish. Williams did well to keep hold of it. The shot clock is down to 3 here. Needs to get the shot away. Williams throws up the little teardrop, gets it to go right on the buzzer. Here is Radu Paljachuk. Torok. Geordan Watson now. Watson, the long step back two, no good. And the rebound by Yuto Kok. Moldoviano all over him here, does Kok. Williams into the final 60 seconds of the first quarter. They'll turn it over though here, Will Holland. Offensive foul on Kok, I think it went on. Julian Urbianu is the man who's checked in for the Romanians. Is Paljachuk. Now Geordan Watson. Watson throws it back outside. Shot clock is down to 3. He needs to get the shot away. Can't get the right hook shot to go. And now in transition down the other end, the foul goes on Paljachuk. Here's Williams. About 5 seconds or so, 4 seconds between the shot and the game clock. Good penetration, had the defense all over him. Last touch off Nick Udendag, and the Netherlands turn it over. Romania with 18.5 left on the game clock. Moldoviano comes to set the screen. Watson just sees the space and makes the 2. And Geordan Watson's up to 7 points personal. Last shot right before the buzzer, tries to bank in the 3, no good. And that's a really good first quarter of basketball that we've just seen here. Couple of lead changes, but really close encounter so far. But it is Romania who lead by 16 points to 15. Here are the stats then. Romania struggling really from 2-point range. Netherlands shooting at 60%. So really out-rebounding Romania are the Netherlands. 11 rebounds to just 6. So I'm sure that's something that Zal Markowski will want to see. Here are the highlights then from that first quarter. Vlad Moldovianu got them off to a flyer, knocking down an early three. And there was that massive rejection from Emmanuel Chiatze. And then the big dunk from Worthy de Jong. That was certainly one of the highlights from that opening quarter. Yannick Frank hasn't quite got going yet. Did suffer a bit of a knock as well halfway through that opening quarter, so hope that he's okay to come back onto the floor at some stage. Well, I had the pleasure of spending about 10 days or so in Cluj-Napoca over the summer for Eurobasket 2017, so I spent a lot of time in this hall, and it's a wonderful city for anyone looking to perhaps go and watch some action in the World Cup qualifiers. Well, I can highly recommend going out to Cluj-Napoca to watch this Romanian side. They're fun, they're a really welcoming city, and you'll have a really good time. Shane Hammock is the man who's drawn the foul. He'll shoot two. Son of the former NBA player Geert Hammock is Shane. Only 23 years of age himself. He was at college in the States. He went to both Louisiana State and Valparaiso. Was undrafted in the NBA draft earlier on this year, though. Here is Radu Paljacic. Now Andrei Mandake. Mandake throws it back outside. Moldovianu wanted it earlier though. Vaughan did well to go and cover him. The three is on the way. Comes up short. Big rebound by Zito Kok. Here's Vaughan. Out to the corner. Williams for three. Comes up short again, just doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound, though. Here's Shane Hammock. Hammock out to the corner. Williams can have another go. Comes up short again. And the last touch was off Roland Torok. And the Netherlands will have it. Oh, here's the big man. Baciu is the man who's come in here. Oh, he's nearly lost it. Good hustle by Jesse Vaughan to win the ball back for Holland. Now Williams to Vaughan. Henk Norel. Williams again. Has to throw up the long two, and Leon Williams connects with the two. 4 points personal for him. And the foul goes on Vaughan, who is just a little too zealous in trying to steal possession back for Holland. Moldovianu just having a quiet word in the ear of George Darwish. Here's Paljacic into Moldovianu. Baciu wants it all. It's a good pass from Moldovianu. I don't think Baciu was quite expecting it. Big presence is Baciu, 2'14". Described himself as a 7-footer with the heart of a puppy, the aspirations of a clown, and music and art preference of a psychopath, did Caitlin Baciu. So a little glimpse into his personality. And the good news for the Netherlands is that Yannick Frank is back on the floor, so that injury that he suffered in the first quarter clearly not too serious. Here's Williams to the baseline. Moldovianu steals it, and the foul goes on Shane Hammock. So Netherlands leading by 4. Here's Moldovianu. Done well to keep him quiet since that opening 3 of the game. Mandake nearly loses it, somehow manages to keep hold of it and then tries to pass it into Moldovianu and throws it straight to an orange shirt. Now Frank, nice little feint. Nodel did well. Got Baciu all over him, and a travel is called on Henk Nodel. And the Netherlands turn it straight back over. Was a 47th pick in the second round of the 2009 NBA draft, was Henk Nodel by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Never has actually gone on to play for them though. Moldovianu for 3. Much better from Vlad Moldovianu. They need him to get hot, the big man. He's the man that can really light up this floor for Romania. Couple of threes already. Here's Hammock. Oh, great little pass by Hammock. And the 2 is good. Thomas van der Maas. Niculescu into Mandake. Now Giordon Watson. Watson throws it back out. Moldovianu, great ball movement by the Romanians. Oh, get out of here. Big rejection. Henk Nodel. Now Moldovianu from way downtown comes up short, and the Netherlands will have it. Well, we've seen a couple of tremendous blocks already. Baciu thought he'd done the hard work. The little feint. Didn't see Henk Nodel arriving late. This is my house, says Henk Nodel. Kloof tries to bank it in, no good. Niculescu with the rebound. Another one of the Romanian youngsters, Bogdan Niculescu. There's plenty of them. With a nice mix of experience as well, with the likes of Giordon Watson and Moldovianu. Now Roland Torok for 3, in and out. Rebound, Yannick Frank. Frank again, looking to go coast to coast, and the last touch was off, I think, Mandake. So Holland will keep it, still with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Giordon Watson just needs to calm himself down. Just had a little push on Yannick Frank. So the referee, quite rightly, just wanting a word with him. He's given a technical on both of them. Watson had a look and couldn't quite believe the decision. A little smile on the face of Yannick Frank as well. So Holland will keep it. The tee going on both players. Here's van der Maas, nearly stolen by Mandake. Good defense by the Romanians, but a great shot. Shane Hammock just shooting over the defense, making it difficult too. Lead is 4. Here's Mandake. And an offensive foul. So the Netherlands will get it back. Torok, the man called on the foul. Loves basketball so much, Roland Torok. He once actually proposed to his once girlfriend on the basketball court as the alley-oop goes up, can't be converted. Yeah, he did it actually after a match, kind of in and amongst the post-match celebrations did Torok as Gordon Watson lines up the 3. Can't get it to go, rebound by Henk Norrell. Now Yannick Frank looking to go himself, doesn't get the roll. Big rebound, Bogdan Niculescu. Now Niculescu leading the fast break. Just has to slow it down. Good transitional defense by Holland. Torok. Now Watson. Looking to try and weave a path through Gordon Watson. Only 175 centimeters is Watson, just comes up short with the 3. And Niculescu couldn't quite bring down the offensive board. And Toon van Helfteren has called a timeout here with just over 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Netherlands leading by 4, 22 points to 18.
In de aanval, 5. Jij in de 4-positie aanval. Talk about the matchups. Oké, now let's settle down. Sorry, ik heb je gevraagd om te kijken van Henk wat touches, maar nu gaan we alleen dat zoeken. Dat werkt ook niet onder. Als jij...
We don't run. We recover many balls, we keep them on 22 points, but we don't score nothing from fast break, nothing from transition. We have offensive problem. So, come here, Watson, pick and pop with him, you stay here.
It doesn't seem entirely satisfied. Markowski wants them to really push the fast break, look a lot more dangerous in transition. It's the big rejection we saw earlier on by Henk Norrell. They could also do with their bench being a little more active, the Romanians. Just 2 bench points so far. 11 for Netherlands, so nearly half of the Netherlands' points coming off the bench. Just 2 for Romania. They've gone for the full court press. Hammock. Ooh, just about got over the half court in time. Hammock throws it away though. Another steal for Gordon Watson. Watson out to Torok. Torok for 3. It's good! That's better from Romania. Great steal again by Gordon Watson. And then spotted Roland Torok, who likes shooting the 3. There's always a standout performer with the Romanian youth side as the foul goes on Andrei Mandake. So Hammock checks out, as does Mandake. Romania in the penalties, so straight to the foul line here for Yannick Frank. Only 21 years of age is Yannick Frank. He was the Dutch Basketball League's scoring champion in 2015. And it actually made him the youngest scoring champion ever in the Dutch Basketball League's history. When he was just 19 years of age, he averaged 19.6 points per game. So ever since he was a teenager, really, I think a lot of people have had high hopes for Yannick Frank, and still putting up big numbers today for his senior side. 24 points, as I've mentioned, in their surprise victory, really, over Croatia. Shot clock is down to 2. The 3 is on the way. A little too much on it. Kiatse tried to tip it back. And now in transition down the other end, De Jong loses his footing and throws it out of bounds. Romania will get it back. Watson to Torok, completely open for 3. You cannot allow him to take the 3. Back-to-back threes now for Roland Torok. Romania lead again by 1. Kloof to Yannick Frank, off target, offensive board by Shaftanar. Shaftanar throws it back outside. Nice little feint, and he drives! Oh, yes, Charlotte Kloof. Get yourself on the highlight reel, my friends. Torok sets the screen, looking for Jordan Watson now. Watson tries to go himself. Can't get the layup to go. De Jong makes sure it doesn't go out of bounds. Now Charlon Kloof again, looking to go himself. Difficult shot, no good. And the rebound brought down by Emmanuel Kiatse. Now the fast break. This is what Coach Markowski wanted to see. Good transitional defense by Holland, though. Watson to Kiatse! Fouled and won! Emmanuel Kiatse with the big dunk. Draws the contact and will head to the line for a three-point play. Well, I'll tell you what, we've seen some highlights already in this game with 1 minute 44 to go in the first half. Thomas van der Maas checks out for the Dutch. And Kiatse with the opportunity to extend the Romanian lead to 2. Which he does. With Sevilla, Emmanuel Kiatse, of course, comparisons always drawn to Kristaps Porzingis, who was playing at Sevilla before moving to the NBA. And you wouldn't be at all surprised whether Emmanuel Kiatse did perhaps venture over that way at some stage in his career. Cheap foul to give away for Romania, so another trip to the foul line for Holland. Kloof makes the first. And the second, we're all tied up again. 27 each. Is Nando Kuti. Kuti, nice little bounce pass. The right-hand hook shot is good. And Roland Torok, sorry, Emmanuel Kiatse it was, who now has 5 points personal. Here's Kloof looking to go himself, throws it out, the 3 on the way, comes up short, offensive rebound by Worthy de Jong, who was key for the Netherlands on the glass in their win over Croatia was de Jong. He had 6 rebounds leading the way for Holland. Now he's trying to shoot the 3. Comes up way short, rebound by Darvish. Nice bounce pass, Chiatse, now Todok. Niculescu's in the corner, count it! And Romania have their biggest lead of the game so far. It's up to 5. Seven seconds between the shot and the game clock as Kloof looks to go himself, can't get it to go, grabs his own rebound though. And Kloof, oh, really should have made the 2. That's an easy layup that he's just missed, and now 6 seconds or so to get the last shot away in this first half. Niculescu is fouled. Knocked Worthy de Jong to ground, did Bogdan Niculescu. Was another one that played in the FIBA Under-20 European Championship Division 2 earlier in 2017, in which he had a good tournament, averaged 11.4 points a game, 4.7 rebounds. Given a chance to increase the lead again for Romania. Toon van Helfteren clearly not happy. I'm assuming it's probably he wants an offensive foul on the charge maybe for Bogdan Niculescu as he brought the ball forward. Gets the roll on the first. No good on the second, but we'll have another. And gets the roll on the third as well. And the Netherlands will have 2.5 seconds to try and advance the ball up the floor. And not entirely sure why he didn't just throw something up Undag, but either way, that is a first half in which the Romanians will be very happy indeed with. A little run at the end. And at half-time, Romania 34, the Netherlands 27. They lead by 7. Well, here are the stats. You can see Romania shooting the 3 a lot better than the Netherlands, who are just 1 from 8 so far today. They are out-rebounding them, though Holland 24 rebounds to 13, 7 of those 24 offensive. 8 assists for the Romanians, just 3 for the Netherlands, but look at those turnovers, really costing Holland. Double the amount of turnovers, 14 to just 7 for Romania. So they need to try and look after the ball a lot better in this second half. So everyone will venture out and get something to eat, something to drink. Jordan Watson leading the way for Romania. 7 points, a load of steals as well for Jordan Watson. Chiatse with 5 rebounds, Watson with 4 assists as well. And Yannick Frank, the danger man again for Holland. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and a couple of assists for Kloof as well. Here are the highlights then from the first half. I'll leave you with these, but make sure you're back in 10 minutes' time when the start of the second half will get underway. Romania 34, the Netherlands 27. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Polyvalent Hall here in Cluj-Napoca. And it is so far so good for Romania. They lead the Netherlands by 34 points to 27. Little flurry towards the end of that second quarter. Roland Tolok knocked down a couple of threes. So all in all, they'll be pretty happy with their work so far. The Netherlands, well, they just haven't quite got going yet. It's been a little slow start for them. Yannick Frank does have 6 points, but just needs a few others to step up and help him along. In the other game in Group D, it is Italy 35, Croatia 32 at the halftime break. Romania losing to Italy on Friday, with the Netherlands getting a bit of a shock win against Croatia. So the first round, just to explain how the qualification process actually works. The first round has 3 different windows, so we're in the first window at the moment in November. The second window, date for your diary, is February of 2018. The 19th of February is when that gets underway. And then the third window, the third and final window, is the 25th of June 2018. So after that, the top 3 of each group will advance through to the second round of qualification. So 32 teams become 24, with the bottom side in each group dropping out. So that's how that works. We then have 3 more windows in the second round in September next year, November next year, and February of 2019. And then, of course, after that, only 12 teams in Europe will qualify, the top 3 of each group again going through, and will officially play in the FIBA Basketball World Cup in China in 2019. That gets underway on the 31st of August 2019. That runs until the 15th of September, so there's a date for your diary as well. No doubt a lot of you will be heading out to China to watch it all live. In 8 different cities, the World Cup in 2019. So a great chance to explore China, the country, as well. But here it is, Romania leading the Netherlands, 34 points to 27. The second half underway. What can the Netherlands find in response to try and get back into this one? Important, this game, for Romania after losing their first match, as Darwish banks it in. Yeah, important that they do pick up a win early on. Here in Group D, Romania, just like Croatia against Italy today, they don't want to get off to a 0-2 start. Immediately puts you right behind the 8 ball. Oh, nearly stolen off him by Bogdan Niculescu. The left-hand hook shot doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound, though, by Henk Norrell. Norrell again with another left-hand hook shot. Again, he grabs his own rebound. And apologies for any language you just heard there by Henk Norrell. Disappointed that he wasn't able to make a couple of shots. They'll get the ball back, though, here. Will Holland. Here he is again. Can he get a shot with his right hand this time? No, it's another left-hander. It's another miss. And it's a bit scrappy. Last touch was off either Roland Torek or Emmanuel Kiatse, and the Netherlands will get it back again. Henk Norrell really struggling to put the ball in the basket, though, at the moment. Played for Zaragoza for 5 years, from 2012 onwards, before moving on to pastures new earlier this year. Here's De Jong, tipped away by Kiatse. Great defense by the youngster. Kuti throws it across the courts and taken out of bounds by Yannick Frank. So Romania will keep it with 16 seconds left on the clock. Nearly managed to steal it, Yannick Frank. Here's Darwish again. Difficult shot, can't get it to go. Rebound by Roland Schaftenaar. Now worthy De Jong. De Jong throws up the little teardrop, just doesn't get the roll. And the rebound is eventually brought down by Emmanuel Kiatse, and worthy De Jong is called on the foul. Started his career at the Rotterdam Challengers, did Worthy de Jong. Now he's at Leiden. Was the Dutch Basketball League's MVP in the 2015-16 campaign. Here's Torok. He's already made a couple of threes today. This time he turns it down. Kiatse calling for help. Gets it with Darvish. Darvish into Kiatse. Nice pass by George Darvish. And the two by Kiatse. And for the first time today, we have a double-digit lead. It's up to 11 for Romania. 38 points to 27. Yannick Frank is fouled. Foul goes on Emmanuel Kiatse. So Frank heads to the foul line. Still only 21 years of age. It's amazing how many youngsters, though, are kind of carrying their side these days. Saw a guy called Zanan Musa, who plays for Bosnia and Herzegovina, on Friday, just a teenager, and kind of all the hopes of the Bosnian side rest on his shoulders. It's an enormous amount of pressure to put on someone so young, and you feel that Yannick Frank is in the same position for Holland as Nando Kuti. Great penetration and nice soft touch as well around the hoop. Gets the two to go, lead back up to 11. Here's Henk Norrell. Norrell, great pass, and the foul on Nando Kuti. Another trip back to the foul line for Yannick Frank. Struggled from the foul line against Croatia, did Frank. He was just 4 from 7. He was 9 from 11 from the field, shooting at 81.8% for his 24 points. Here is Kuti, throws it outside to Niculescu. Now Roland Torok for another three, count it! Roland Torok again knocks down his third from the outside. And the lead is 12. Frank into Norrell. He's really struggling with his shot. Sorry, that was Shaftanar, in fact. Here's Niculescu. Darvish tried to throw it into Kiatse. Now the fast break in transition, and the foul makes the 2 and 1. And it's a chance for a three-point play for Worthy de Jong. Did well to make that shot to de Jong. He just got a little nudge in his back just as he was on his way up. Did well just to keep his balance. Can't make the free throw, though. And it is still a double-digit lead for Romania. Romanian side, remember, that didn't win a game in their Eurobasket group phase here in Cluj-Napoca. Here's Bogdan Niculescu. Now Kuti is fouled. Good penetration for Nando Kuti. And he will shoot to himself. Andrei Mandake coming back in for Romania. Big football fan as well, Nando Kuti. Massive Manchester City fan. He'll be happy because they've just won in the English Premier League. Be even happier if Romania can continue in the form they're showing at the moment. The lead back up to 11. Here is Kloof. Now Yannick Frank. Frank throws up the little teardrop, can't get it to go. Rebound Andrei Mandake. Now Nando Kuti in transition. He wanted the alley-oop, did Roland Torok. Torok makes the two anyway. There's a real belief in this Romanian side. Lovely little bounce pass by Nando Kuti. Roland Torok was pointing up. He wanted the alley-oop pass, didn't come. But he won't care because the two was still made and a timeout called by Toon van Helfteren from the Netherlands.
Dan praat je over de aanval nu. Zij de rebound pakken. Op de eerste paas blijven proberen te gambelen. En elke keer komt in 3 tegen 2 situaties. We moeten terug. We moeten eerst blijven hangen daar. En dan pakken we op. Maar laten we dan kijken of inderdaad onder die ring.
But defense is the secret. You play more time.
Well, I mentioned at the start of the game that Zarmakovsky, the Romanian coach, has only really been given a contract to the end of the first round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 European Qualifiers, so they will reassess his position at the end of June next year. And if Romania finish in the top 3 and advance through to the second round, then I'm sure his contract will be extended. The way they're playing at the moment, you wouldn't rule that out, would you? Difficult group with Croatia and Italy. Italy, by the way, have flown out of the traps at the start of the third quarter. They lead by 10 now against Croatia. That's Italy 42, Croatia 32. As Frank for 3 comes up short. Mandake grabs the rebound. The lead is 13. Mandake drives to the baseline. Can't get a difficult shot to go. Offensive rebound, though, by Nando Kuti. And now Torok for another 3. Comes up short. Mandake with the rebound. He thought he was fouled, but instead Romania will turn it over. Kloof. Good defense this by the Romanians, force a really difficult shot. And they managed to get the rebound as well, thanks to Roland Torok. Now Darvish penetrates, can't get it to go. Last touch was off Charlon Kloof. And Romania will keep it with 18 seconds left on the clock. Dake nearly lost it for Romania. Thought it came off the foot, actually, of the Dutch, but in fact the decision has gone Holland's way. Is Yannick Frank. Needs some help, Frank. It's another great possession on defense, this, by Romania. And they've turned it over here, Holland. They're really struggling at the moment to get a proper look, the Dutch. They've only scored 6 points so far in nearly 6 minutes. Now Nando Kuti for Romania. Kuti tried to throw in the little bounce pass to Kiatse, who I don't think was fully expecting the pass. I think Kuti may well have just been winded as well. Just going to make sure he's okay. Slowly getting to his feet, Nando Kuti, so he will just check out the game, make sure he's okay. The Dutch, meanwhile, having a serious conversation here to try and think of a way of getting back into this one, because it's not going to plan so far. I think they would have come into this game as favourites, albeit probably only slight favourites to beat Romania, but certainly full of confidence after beating Croatia on Friday. To try and stifle Leon Williams here. Signed for Hottingen from Den Bosch as the big dunk from Dito Kok, and he can't convert on it. And now Gordon Watson to Roland Todok. Now Andrei Mandake for three, can't get it to go. Rebound by Henk Nodel. Mandake struggled today, no points for him so far. Such an important player at Eurobasket for Romania was Mandake. He was second in scoring, averaging 11 points a game. Also second in rebounds, averaging 4.8 rebounds a game, as Norrell finally gets one to go. And he also led the way in assists, did Andrei Mandake, with 5.2 assists a game. So he was a very important figure on the Romanian side, but just 2 rebounds and 1 assist so far today for Mandake. Nice bounce pass by Gordon Watson, and Emmanuel Chiatze makes the 2. He's up to 9 points personal. Not far off a double-double, Emmanuel Chiatze, 9 points, 8 rebounds for him. Here's Nodel again, he's got 2 men all over him, has to throw it back outside to Yannick Frank, who just makes the little teardrop look very easy indeed. But it is still an 11-point advantage for Romania. 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Romania have done well because they've been in the penalty for a long part of this third quarter as well. They've not really sent too many Dutch players to the foul line, as Darish makes another nice 2. He's had a good game as the youngster. He's up to 6 points now, 2 rebounds as well. Shane Hammock drives, can't get the 2 to go. Offensive rebound by Henk Nodel. There's Gordon Watson. Gone pretty small at the moment, have Romania, with Watson, Mandake, Darvish all on the floor. Great pass. Great movement again by Emmanuel Chiatze. He's a super talent, this boy. You'll be hearing his name for some time. Emmanuel Chiatze. Nodel throws it out. Hammock for 3. It's good. And Shane Hammock brings the scores back to 10. 52-42. The crowd doing all they possibly can to urge their side along. These Romanian supporters would love a trip to China in 18 months' time or so. So back comes Vlad Moldovianu, Radu Paljachuk. And also, trying to see who else has come back in there. So Julian Obianu, that's the other one who's come in. Mandake to Moldovianu. Mandake for 3, comes up short, air ball. They need to get it away. They won't get a reset as it didn't hit the rim. Mandake knew it and tried to throw it up straight away as the ball came back to him. 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Leon Williams now tries to roll it in to Nick Oudendug. Foul goes on Julien Norbianu. So Oudendug to the line. Plays for New Heroes Den Bosch. Does Oudendug, 30 years of age now, plenty of experience for him. Just a gentle push in the direction of the app as well. The FIBA World Cup app that you can now download. That will give you everything you need to know about what's going on in qualifying, any news and highlights and videos, and everything you could possibly want is on the app, so make sure you download that. Here's Gordon Watson. Watson looking to go himself, tries to bank in the two, and Gordon Watson makes it. He's up to 9 to go with his 5 assists. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Frank for 3, just comes up short, and oh, well done, Nick Oudendug, who grabbed the offensive board and was fouled on his way up, so he'll head to the line and finish off this third quarter. Foul on Radu Paljachuk. Hasn't been a regular fixture in the Romanian side, his Radu Paljachuk, over the years, but he had a really good domestic season last year. Helped his side to the semi-finals in the domestic playoffs. Shot at 41.9% from beyond the arc as well last season, connected with 14 of 30 from three-point range in the playoffs as he throws the 3 from way down court. But it's third quarter again, in which Romania will be very happy indeed with. They have outscored the Dutch only by a point in the end. Holland have done well to stay in touch. And at the end of the third, Romania 54, Netherlands 46.
And now we can see
Yeah, you are watching the qualification campaign for the FIBA World Cup in 2019. Here are the stats from Romania against Netherlands in Group D. Romania shooting the ball better from everywhere, from two-point range and three-point range. Netherlands just haven't quite been at it today. And there's been plenty of Romanian players as well that have shared the scoring load as well, which has been good. Gordon Watson's got 9. Manuel Chiatze 11, Roland Torok 11, Kuti 7, Darwish 6, and Vlad Moldovianu, the captain of Romania, has only got 5 himself, so good to see other guys stepping up and filling the void left by Vlad Moldovianu today. He's only played 14 minutes as well. Maybe he's just carrying a little injury. Here are the highlights from the third quarter. Italy still leading by 11 points in the other game in Group D. Italy 56, Croatia 45. So when we come back in February, Romania have another couple of games, as to the Netherlands. There is Georgi Muresan, the famous Romanian basketball player. He was ever present at Eurobasket as well, supporting his team. He must get sick to death of people asking him for pictures as well. He can't go anywhere without being asked for a picture, Georgi Muresan. But a really nice guy and very happy to accommodate everyone that does ask for a picture. Always gets a nice round of applause when his face goes on the big screen. Here is Shane Hammock. Whistle already went, so the bucket won't count. So yeah, Romania's next game in qualifying is Friday the 23rd of February, so still a few months away now, but they're away to Croatia on the 23rd of February, and then a few days later they're back here at home against Italy on Monday the 26th of February. So the 23rd and 26th of Feb, the next dates for your diary in the World Cup qualification process. And as for the Netherlands, they're playing on the same days as well. Their first game on the 23rd is away to Italy, and they're then also away on the Monday the 26th to Croatia. So that's how the Netherlands shape up in February. Great pass by Hammock, beautiful little dish, and very easy too for Oudendijk. And the lead is back to just 6 now. They've done well, have the Netherlands, to stay in touch. The biggest lead has been 13 for Romania. Watson to Moldovianu. Now Andrei Mandake throws it back outside. The 3 is on the way. Count it. Orbianu knocks it down from range. His first points of the game for Julian Orbianu. Now Moldovianu does well. Good hustle from the Romanian captain. Jordan Watson certainly adds that bit of creativity to this Romanian side. Hernando Kuti, Moldovianu catches, shoots, oh, in and out and makes it. Vlad Moldovianu for 3. And the lead again is back up to 12. Oudendijk. Foul goes on Julian Orbianu. Here's Williams into Vaughan. Vaughan steps back, throws the 2, no good. And Mandake brings down the rebound. Mandake now looking to set up the fast break. Good transitional defense by Holland though. Jordan Watson. Watson tries just to dish it up to Andrei Mandake, and now Williams on the reverse, just about gets the roll. Well, we've had some great games in the World Cup qualification process already just in the last few days, as Watson goes all the way and makes the 2. And Watson's into double digits. He's got 11. Such a low centre of gravity. Jordan Watson just proving that you don't have to be a big 2-meter man to make it in this game. And the steal by Andrei Mandake. Mandake is fouled. This is what Andrei Mandake does. He is an absolute pest. Great anticipation. He reads the game so well. And Mandake with the opportunity to make his first points of the game. But before that, we will have a timeout with 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go in this final quarter.
We hebben nog tijd, hè? Ook tijd. We hebben de stops nodig. Henk, nou, Nick, Wardy, Thomas. Luister. jij gaat 9. Jij bent onze big in de defense. De tweede big.
Ball. Here. Okay, no problem. Come here. Then number 5. Then number 5. You come here. We go into horns.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, smiles on the faces of most of the crowd here, and you can understand why, because Romania have been absolutely fantastic so far. What we like to see, a load of kids in as well, trying to inspire the next generation of Romanian basketball, which is certainly on the up. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Really nice guy as well is Andrei Mandake. Very passionate about Romanian basketball, that's for sure. Here's Kloof. Another steal for Mandake, back-to-back steals, and makes another 2. All of a sudden, Andrei Mandake has come to the party for Romania, and the lead is up to 16. He may not be the most talented Andrei Mandake, but what he lacks in natural talent and natural skill, he more than makes up for in heart and passion. And Mandake again coming to the fore for Romania. Here's Vaughan. Now Kloof. Good hands by the big man, and into Kloof. That won't count, I don't think. No, before, just after the buzzer for Charlon Kloof. It's another miss. Just remember how important points differential could be as well. The Netherlands have already been on the wrong side of not advancing to a major tournament because of points differential. They failed to get to Eurobasket because of that. They came second in their group, and in the end it all went down 2 points differential. They were level on points with Great Britain, Ukraine and Bosnia and Herzegovina in the ranking of the second place teams, and unfortunately for the Netherlands, their points difference was slightly worse than Ukraine and Great Britain. And that is why they didn't make it to Eurobasket. So they need to make sure that even if they lose here, they've got to keep it as close as they possibly can. Here's Vaughan. As Worthy de Jong lines up the 3. Now Nandor Kuti can bring it clear on the fast break for Romania. Great pass by Kuti, and the 2 by Bogdan Niculescu. And Romania just keep pouring it on. And a timeout has been called by the Netherlands. And, well, what does Toon van Helfteren say to his side here?
Wat er nu verder ook gebeurt, we moeten verdedigende staps maken. Het puntenverschil loopt nu op. En met alle, zou je het worden, maar deze actie, ja, als die valt fijn. Maar dit is niet, dat is het beeld van de wedstrijd. Die ballen vallen niet voor ons. Ja, en dat brengt ons dus in die laatste 5 plus minuten. Iets.
Okay, go here. Big for number 4. Pass the ball to number 4. Pass here to Niculescu, you're here. Okay, let's go. Pass to Kuti. Okay, let's go.
So Romania leading by 18 with just over 5.5 to go in this final quarter. We'll take something special from the Netherlands as Charlotte Kloof can't get it to go. And Vlad Moldovianu grabs the rebound. Playing his club basketball in Turkey is Vlad Moldovianu now after being at Cluj last season. Here's Kuti. Shot clock is down to 3. Kuti nowhere near the 3. Here's De Jong. Nice pass by De Jong. Moldovianu's all over him. Can he get it to go? And Henk Nodel, who struggled a little bit with his shot today. Now a timeout for Romania before Norrell will have the opportunity to try and convert the three-point play.
Over here, it's mismatch for you. Attack him over here. If you couldn't finish that, go other side and we keep on to move. So we couldn't shoot fade away. First thing, over here in defense, until Vlad, switch everything. Okay, don't permit three-point shot. Okay, don't make under the basket, don't make 2+1 because this is another three-point shot. So hit him with the legs.
Schap, regulier. De hand op het schot van de dan maar de hand op, maar voorzichtig de penetratie. Ja? Wat jij zegt, de nummers zeggen van niet de penetratie, maar het driepuntschot. Contest het dan wel. Ja? Let's go.
Well, that graphic just came up there. You can see how much the Netherlands are struggling with their three-point shot today. They're just 2 from 13 beyond the arc. Goes some way to explaining why Romania are leading this game as comfortably as they are. Henk Norrell with the opportunity to add another point here from the free throw line. Which he does. Brings the lead back to 15. There's another youngster on this Romanian side. Darwish can't get a difficult left-handed shot to go. Now Yannick Frank into worthy De Jong. De Jong, great pass to Norrell. Good defense though as well by Roland Torok, forcing Holland to go back outside. And poor hands, Shaftanar, who turns it straight back over to Romania. Went to Oregon State University, did Shaftanar. His younger brother Olaf is also a professional basketball player. He plays for Zwolle in the Netherlands. Here's Andrei Mandake. Foul goes on Charlotte Kloof. Mandake. Now Moldovianu, great pass Moldovianu. Torok just waits for the defense. And the little celebration as well from Roland Torok, who's had a really good game today. 13 points for Torok. Well, speaking about the Netherlands missing out on a major tournament because of points differential, well, Romania have done as well. They very nearly made it to Eurobasket 2015, did Romania. They won 4 and lost 2 in the second qualifying event, but lost out on a points differential tiebreaker. So both these sides have experienced heartache because of points difference, so that is why it is so important for the Netherlands in this occasion to try and stay as close as they possibly can to Romania. Here's Kuti back to Moldovianu. The shot clock is down to 3. Moldovianu comes up short with the 3. And Kloof is the man who brings down the rebounds. Kloof looking to go coast to coast. Oh! Mandake called on the foul. That would have been something special by Charlon Kloof. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. Mandake did his best. Kloof not happy at all. Too much on the second one. Roland Torok is the man who brings down the rebound. 14 points the lead. Just under 3.5 to go. Here's Jordan Watson. Again, the crowd looking to try and get behind their side. Torok thought about the 3, turns it down. Now Mandake for 2 is good. Mandake all of a sudden finding his shooting touch in this final quarter. He's up to 6. Norrell from the, well, just beyond the foul line, can't get it to go. Netherlands a little fortuitously get possession back. Here's Kloof. Frank turns down the 3, but he was fouled by Nandor Kuti. So Frank heads to the line to shoot a couple. It's been pretty close for being fouled just outside the arc, but I think his foot was just inside. Makes both. Now Jordan Watson. Watson calling for some help. He's got Torok outside of him if he wants. In the end, has to go himself. Blocked by Kloof, and a 24-second violation for Romania. Good defense by the Netherlands. Didn't really have too many other options there. Jordan Watson had to try and go himself. Forced him into a difficult shot in the end. Here is Norrell. Norrell turns, and nice finish off the glass. Kuti, great pass to Mandake. Mandake penetrates. Nice little pass by Andrei Mandake. And Kiatse was fouled on his way up, and Emmanuel Kiatse will head to the line and shoot 2. He's got 11 points today and 8 rebounds. Makes 1 from 2. The lead is still 13 Italy have raced away from Croatia in the other game in Group D. Italy 77, Croatia 60 in that one. So it looks as though Croatia are going to get off to a 0-2 start. Italy will be 2-0. And both Romania and Netherlands will be 1-1 after their opening 2 games. Mandake takes a seat. He's been much better in this final quarter, much more like the Andrei Mandake we know. Full court press here by the Dutch as well. Into Gordon Watson. Moldovianu comes out, sets the screen. Watson trying to do it all himself. Manages to draw the foul in the end. Gordon Watson. Foul goes on Charlon Kloof. So Watson will shoot 2. Both sides in the penalty. Can't make either, but how well did Kiatse do there just to keep the ball alive for Romania. This is 9th rebound of the game, Emmanuel Kiatse. Gordon Watson, shot clock is down to 2. Watson off target with the long 2. Rebound by Worthy de Jong. De Jong looking to try and go coast to coast. De Jong doesn't get the roll. And Henk Nodel couldn't put back the 2 either. Now Yannick Frank, I don't think he was fully intending to pass it on to Schaftenar. Great defense again by Romania, but finally Roland Schaftenar makes the 2. And a timeout has been called by Zar Markovski. Just under 60 seconds to go.
Okay, make Katze here, Nicolescu here, Vlad and Guti. Watson, you pass the ball. Okay, Vlad, pick for Guti, Nicolescu, pick for Katze. Just give the ball. On 10 seconds, we play Guti. Here with the ball, Vlad and Katze. But if the
kleine minuut, misschien wel 2 stops is wat we nodig hebben. En dat is gewoon vanavond, maar ook voor later, als we naar onze kant op komen. 2 verdedigende stops. Kijk, gaat switches. Als je de inbounder verdedigt.
53.8 seconds to go. Markovski has drawn out a specific plan that will all start taking place when the shot clock hits 10 seconds, as we just heard. Which it has right now. Good defense, though, by the Netherlands. Vlad Moldovianu back to Kuti. Protecting the perimeter well here are Holland. In the end, Kuti just has to throw it up, but thought Bogdan Niculescu had grabbed the board, but instead the Netherlands will have it. At least with that possession, they have managed to tick down a fair few seconds. And the lead is still 10, just 3 seconds between the shot and the game clock. His Kloof out to Yannick Frank. Back to Frank, who throws the three from miles out, air ball. Now he did well to keep the ball alive, did Shaftanar. And Moldovianu, what a pass that is down the floor. Now Niculescu, what a way to finish. Bogdan Niculescu. And the two is good, the three, sorry, it'll be to finish for the Netherlands. Well, what an ending, Worthy de Jong knocking it down. But it is Romania's day here in Cluj-Napoca. It wasn't a happy home really at Eurobasket. They lost all 5 of their Eurobasket group phase games. But they are off and running in the FIBA World Cup qualifying campaign as these sides try and get to China. And it finished here, Romania 73, the Netherlands 65. So just an 8-point margin of victory in the end, thanks to that final 3 by Worthy de Jong. But well done, Romania. They really turned on the style, especially in that third quarter. Wasn't quite Netherlands' day today. Yannick Frank wasn't shooting the ball anywhere near as well as he did against Croatia. Here are these stats. You can see Romania just shot the ball better from 2-point range and from 3. Netherlands just 3 from 15 from the outside. That's got to improve for them, but completely out-rebounded were Romania, 46-27. 18 of those 46 for Holland offensive, but look at the difference in assists. 21 assists for Romania and just 10 for the Netherlands. 6 of those assists for Gordon Watson. 21 turnovers as well for Holland. They need to look after the ball a lot better as this tournament goes on. Todok led the way for the hosts, 13 points for him. Shot the ball well from the outside. 8 rebounds for Kiatse, 6 assists for Watson. Frank led it for Holland with 14, but he was just 3 from 10 from the field. 4 big steals as well for Gordon Watson. He was fantastic. 2 blocks each for Kiatse and Norel. And these two sides will have to wait until February now to do it all again. A couple more games coming up in February. 23rd and the 26th of February, the dates you need for your diary. 2 tricky away matches as well for the Netherlands, so they're on the road twice. Romania will be away and then at home. As everyone leaves the polyvalent hall here in Cluj-Napoca. Take a look at some of the highlights that we've seen today. Nice impact by Julian Obianu. He didn't have much to do today, but he knocked down that 3. Moldovianu was a little quiet. He only finished with 8 points. Couple of rebounds as well for Vlad Moldovianu, who so often leads the way for Romania in scoring, but nice to see a load of the other guys coming up big to fill the void left by Moldovianu today. Andrei Mandake, well, he had a quiet 3 quarters, but really turned it on in that final quarter. A couple of steals and yeah, really came to the party in that final quarter. Roland Todok there, he led the way for Romania today with 13 points. There was another 2 by Andrei Mandake. Henk Norrell, he finished with 9 points, 7 rebounds for him. Shot the ball 4 from 8 from the field for Norrell. And young George Darvish as well had a nice impact. They have got a lot of young guys in their roster to Romania, the likes of Darvish and Kuti and Kiatse and Niculescu. But Holland really just couldn't quite close the gap enough to make it interesting in that 3rd and 4th quarter. Romania always looked pretty comfortable, it must be said. And all credit to Romania, they didn't let Holland get back into the game. So Romania's next 2 games, they're on the road to Croatia on the 23rd of February, then at home to Italy on the 26th of February. As for the Netherlands, they're away to Italy on Friday the 23rd of Feb, and then also away to Croatia on the Monday the 26th. So a couple of tricky away games there for the Netherlands on game day 3 and 4. And then we've got to wait until the end of June for the third window. But Romania, absolutely delighted. They are off and running in the FIBA World Cup qualifying campaign. After losing out to Italy on game day 1, they get the better of the Netherlands on game day 2.